Morning and welcome to another trip. So we are into February and I'm back out on the North Yorkshire Moors. So forecast is 4 sunny spells. As you can see, it's a bit cloudy, so a little bit brightened up later, and as you can hear, it's a little bit breezy as well. So I have a new tent to try, so hopefully I'll be fine in that. This early hours expected to be gusting around 40 mile an hour. So just a day hike. We'll be doing about 5 miles, but I'll probably extend it because it's only lunchtime. Then I'm going to head back to the car, pick up my rucksack and head to the camp spot. So, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, I'll see you on the way. Right, so I did that section of the walk pretty quickly, so I've decided to take the rail trail to Gromont, and it's just a couple of miles, so that should take me an hour and a half, which will be about right. Well, the weather's brightened up a bit. The sun's actually out, which is good. I like Gromont. I've not been there for a long while. It's part of the coast to coast route. It's a nice place. there's Gromont. I'm going to have a little wander around there and then slowly make my way back to the car. Right, it looks like I'll have to take an alternative route. I don't fancy wading across that. Well, this is Thomason Foss. It's the first time I've been here actually, and I've been to this area quite a few times. Yeah, it's stunning. So 10 miles. Intended doing 5 and did 10. But yeah, it was a really good walk, really enjoyed it. So I'm going to get my big pack on now and go check out my intended camp spot. The wind has picked up a fair bit, so I'm hoping it's going to be sheltered. If not, then I've got a backup plan. While I was doing my walk, I found a spot in the valley which is very sheltered, so I should be alright there. Right, so it's 4:30 and I'm pitched up. So the sun's just starting to set, and I'll be set in about 10 minutes. So I'm not pitched in the usual spot I pitch, which is just up there. It was a little breezy up there, but I've come down here near the tarn. Nice and sheltered. The shelter can take the wind, but yeah, that wind is really cold and biting once the sun goes down. So as I said, 10-mile hike, very enjoyable today, double what I intended to do, but yes, I really enjoyed it. I do like hiking around this area. So kit, as you'll notice, something a little bit special, a tramp light. So these are handmade by a guy called Colin Ibbotson. I don't think he makes them anymore. He's not made them for several years, so they are very difficult to get hold of. This popped up on one of the buying and selling forums. It was at a really good price, so I thought, you know what, I'll give it a try. I nearly bought one of these several years ago, but the guy wanted about 700 quid for it, and at the last minute I changed my mind. I do think this is going to be slightly too small for me. As a one person it's fine, but I do like a shelter with a little bit more room now. I enjoyed using the Trail Star in the last couple of outings, and I've got a few more bigger shelters to try. But yes, as I'm getting older, I like a bit of comfort. So I've got a new jacket. It's a PhD. Bought it off eBay, and the guy has lost the hood for it and didn't know what model it was. So I did a bit of weighing, and it looks like it's a Kappa, which is a good synthetic jacket. I've got my synthetic quilt with me as well, the Enlightened Equipment Revelation 30 degree. I thought if the shelter is too small and I get a bit of condensation in it, then getting a bit of damp on the synthetic quilt won't matter really. I've got my Rab Cirrus synthetic body warmer. I've got my Feathered Friends booties. The last booties I used 40 below I think they're called. I was a little bit cold with them, so these should be better. Thermarest Anywhere X-Therm, of course, always in winter take the X-Therm. I've got some Columbia insulated trousers. Got my Chair Zero with me with the ground sheet to stop the legs sinking, and that was all packed in my Hyperlake Mountain Gear Porter. It's only about a mile to here from the car, so yeah, not exactly a long way. So I think I'm going to get some food on the go. Unfortunately I forgot my coffee, which is not great. But there you go. So yes, I've got the Soto Windmaster gas stove, so I'll get some food on the go in a minute and then just relax and yeah, just enjoy these nice views and have a nice chilled out night. Well, that's the sunset. So I've got my chair out now and brought me a little table. I bought that the other day from Winfields. It was only £7. Not the latest, admittedly, but very convenient, and as I wasn't travelling a great distance I thought, well, I'll bring it along and give it a try. So yes, works well. Wind seems to have dropped right off. It's really calm now. Forecast is for about 40 mph gusts from about 3-4 o'clock in the morning, so we'll see if that materialises. My last two camps were meant to be windy, but yeah, the wind never picked up, so fingers crossed it'll be the same today. Right, time for a bit of food. Well, good morning from a very breezy North Yorkshire Moors. I do think I'm protected from the wind down here though, because from what I can hear it's certainly whistling around those hills. But yeah, it picked up late last night, and then early hours this morning it really picked up. I didn't sleep overly well. I was on and off because of the grouse chattering away. I was warm enough. Yes, those little birds kept me awake. But it was an enjoyable night, just sat here relaxing. Speak of the devil. But yeah, it was a nice night, just sat here relaxing and enjoying the peace and quiet. It was good. So no camp kitchen this morning, unfortunately. As I mentioned yesterday, I forgot my coffee, so I think I'll be stopping on the way home to get one. So all packed up, just a shelter to drop, and then the very short walk back to the car. So I look forward to getting out again. Verdict on the shelter, I'm still undecided, but I'm thinking it's too small for me, which is a shame because it is a beautiful shelter. But I think I'll be looking at going for a duo mid with a double inner and pitching it with the A-frame. Get a lot of room that way. Sun's nearly up and the rain is on the way, so that's my cue to leave. So thanks for watching, and until next time. Right, so all packed up, leaving no trace as always. Time to get back to the car and head home.